Morning everyone. That's right, we're up north in Blackburn at SW Suspension. So it's time to get the suspension sorted on the Hyper. It's bouncing around everywhere, as you can see in the video. It's not really comfortable, so I want to get the springs changed and just give it a service and get everything done. So let's see what happens today. Jesus, look how easy that is.
Absolutely.
What is the general age of, like, or mileage or usage when you want to do the service?
It depends on the usage. I mean, if it's like low road miles, then not that often. If you're at the track every 2 weeks, then I would say it needs doing like maybe once, twice a year.
Like a refresh light every year, because you're hammering it on the track.
Every year, absolutely, yeah.
So this is the rear shock. We've gone for a 90 and the stock one is 100. This is literally going to be so easy to put back on. Sonny's going to literally do this in minutes. He'll be back on the bike, and then it's the headache of getting the front ones off. The height difference in the spring, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not that equates to spring rate. Basically, they don't have an 0.095 in a 9N spring, so
it's a 90.
Yeah,
that's all right, isn't it?
And 10% softer. Serves two purposes really. Stretches out the shock. Most TTX shocks have a top out spring inside them. This obviously doesn't, and we have to preload to the shock.
So this will give me the more rings now, won't it? Like you were saying before.
Yeah.
It was right down to the bottom, wasn't it?
No adjustment with it.
So the rear shock is in. Look at that, nice and easy. Look at all those lines I've got now.
Yes.
It's adjustability. So now we're gonna put it on the peg, somehow lower the rear end to get the front end in the air so we can get the shocks off. That's one way to get a wheelie, isn't it? Get the front end in the air, ratchet strap the back wheel down so we can get to the forks now. Bit of ingenuity there, if you can call that a word. A bit of skill. Look at that. Automatic wheelie. Oh, that's some clearance as well, that is. Look at this, man. Front end's all completely stripped out. Forks are out. Looks crazy, doesn't it? But yeah, let's get the forks all done. What's that do?
It pushes down on the rebound needle, so when you click.
That what when you do the clicks, that is what's
when
moving
when
inside.
When you do the clicks, it's basically a screw in here.
Yeah.
Pushes down on that rod.
Yeah.
That rod then pushes on like a shaft jet that's inside the piston housing and basically restricts flow to the compression or rebound.
Oh, okay. That's it.
So that's your spring.
There's just some oil inside then.
Yeah. You can go to so much more. I mean, the difference what we're doing now is I've just taken a bit of oil out of the fork, because what will happen is when the fork reaches so much stroke, with too much oil in the fork will just hydraulic, so you won't be able to physically use as much stroke. So it kind of gives you a bit more feel at the bottom of the stroke. Taking oil out will also make the fork softer. Imagine if that fork's now full of oil, it won't compress. I think definitely the spring was too hard, but so what we're going to do is basically you can't get softer springs in that length. So we've got some shorter springs that we're going to use.
Yep.
We're going to make some preload spacers up. So the actual oil, the air gap was the same from standard, so that's not a problem. We've just taken 20mm out, let it use a bit more stroke. Yeah, it'll allow you to use more stroke, which will help you basically reduces the trail. So when you're going into the corner, the front end of the bike will be a lot lower down here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the issue you're having, you were riding an R1 were you before this?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
So the stroke's a lot longer. You probably got more than 200mm of travel on this. Whereas your R1 probably only had 120. So that's why it will always feel softer. It will always feel
a little bit
wallowy and sloppy because of the length of the stroke.
Yeah.
Because you come off an R1, which is solid and
rock hard.
Yeah, not a lot of stroke. When you get onto this, it's like riding a motocross bike.
Yeah.
So they do tend to be very wallowy. Something we can do is shorten the stroke on the side, so we could basically modify it so that you're running less stroke.
Just like that, front end is all back on. How quick was that? There you go. That's it, simple as that, we're all done. I'm gonna go and take it for a quick test drive, but yeah, it should be a lot softer. Let's just see what it's like. Good work, Sonny, good work. So that's it, guys, done. Had a quick test ride, took it out, and tell you what, it just feels a lot more compliant. The front end feels a lot more spongy, a bit softer. The rear, going over bumps and stuff, it's like gradual, so it goes nice in and out. It doesn't try and throw you off the bike. He's made the front end a bit more sharper to steer. We've taken some oil out, so we've got a bit more travel in the fork. He set up all the rebound and the compression on the front and the back. I can't wait to get this on track in Donington, but yeah, that's it. Suspension done. Got the old spring, look at that, fits nicely in my boot as well. Catch you later.